Welcome to the MoistyVoice episode 30!
Hey.
30, where the MoistyBoiz declare war on Rooster Teeth.
Oh shit, we're gonna lose.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, we're already lost.
Yeah. There's a lawsuit already filed against us. We've been demonetized.
We can't.
Oh, no.
We don't have 10,000 subs.
Really?
You can't monetize until 10k subs.
I thought it was like until you had like $100 in backlog or something.
No, that would be a weird way to do it.
I would just throw money into my account. Rooster Teeth has a super corrupt RWBY board game on Kickstarter right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna flat out say that because it's the truth.
It's pretty fucking
Michael
corrupt.
here backed it, and he's saying it's corrupt.
Yeah,
It's probably
not
the
nice.
shittiest way you can run a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
It's
so they release the Kickstarter comes out. There's a lot of stretch goals, some stretches.
Any random Kickstarter or stretch goals, naturally.
You know, it's normal.
It
it's
doesn't
a cheap
start
game.
with those stretch goals.
But the game comes out, and it's normal game. Like the first few goals are just
Make
quality.
the board game an actual
the
board
base game is here.
$45 fucking dollars.
$45 is the baseline entry, and what you would have gotten if stretch goals didn't get passed are a bunch of little paper fucking tokens.
Yep.
For a basic game.
like straight up card stock.
Just
No, they didn't even. No, it wasn't even card stock.
Just paper.
One of the backer goals was to make it in like high quality card stock.
The stretch goals were to make it an actual baseline Kickstarter board game.
Like
And
something that you could
that was
open
like,
and
what, 10
wouldn't be
stretch
like...
goals in for it
Yeah.
to reach all the...
For it to become an actual board game was fucking expensive.
It was crazy. And they just keep adding on stretch goals, which are give us more money and we'll add more...
Fake shit.
Just
Well, no, so the
like,
problem is...
basic shit.
The problem
The
is...
second half of the fucking stretch goals, you have to pay for.
Yeah.
It wasn't ready. So yeah, the first... shoot. There's a lot of these.
Last stretch. Yeah, because they put the entire fucking game behind it.
Yeah.
The $45 was basically, here's a concept.
Yeah.
And then by the 10th stretch goal, it's, here's a game.
Yeah, you can't even see the older stretch goal. They got rid of all the quality ones from the Kickstarter one. Now it's the, like, what should have been stretch goals.
Yeah.
Like, new objectives, new character mode.
Is this the first Kickstarter Rooster Teeth has done?
Second.
This is the third.
Oh, it's...
So it is...
This is the second Kickstarter.
Intentionally
Third
corrupt.
crowdfunded.
Yeah.
The first Kickstarter they did was fucking $1 million butt.
Yeah.
And that was honestly an
right,
actual
right.
good Kickstarter.
That one was a real Kickstarter.
The game was good, too.
That was before they realized just how fucking much they can milk people.
Yeah, so... You know, some of these make sense, like miniatures for the add-on characters, but
No,
then you
but
have
the
to
fact,
purchase
the
them.
fact that you then have to spend like it's $20 for 3 miniatures.
Yep.
Yeah. It's insane.
Emerald and so an extra sub boss is $10.
Yeah, an extra sub boss is $10. It's Cortana being a bitch.
Fuck.
Hey guys, we got Cortana.
You can't kill Cortana.
No, she keeps coming
I've
back,
tried
Chief.
I task managed her like 5 times and she keeps bouncing back. It's horrible.
It's weird.
Yeah, most of the stretch goals are either
The
things
small
that
snippet
should have
there
been in
people
there,
Get relate to.
Yeah.
or some little things, but for the most part, it's stuff you have to pay for that should have been free as just part of stretch goals.
It's a lot of stuff that should just be base game, and then some small stuff that could be like a $10 little plastic pack you pick up in your local game store.
More than
Yeah.
anything,
No,
what's weird...
literally, it's like the extra miniatures should be like $5-10 tops, and the fact that you then have to pay for shipping for each of them on top of it,
Fucking
and they're charging,
really?
yeah, they're charging like $3 for shipping for each add-on.
Jesus Christ!
So your shipping could come out to like $30 by the end of it?
Oh,
No.
well, if
Well,
you buy
base plus
everything,
extra threes.
So it seems like Rooster Teeth just funded their next 3 projects off of this
Easy.
Kickstarter.
yeah,
The thing that's really the problem with it, beyond all that, is, you know, they release the Kickstarter. Here's a game. You know, and first of all, most of your stretch goals are just, it's not a piece of shit in a box.
yeah,
But the rest of them is stuff that they clearly had planned and were clearly going to do, but decided to hold off unless you gave them a lot of money. Like
Right way-
expansions to the
right.
game that should have been base game. I mean, too many of them to justify saying, oh, surprise stretch tier. It's like, no, you had all of this designed and at the ready. You were just choosing to not.
The right way to do stretch goals is to, here's the game, here's what we want to deliver, here's what we design. If you hit this baseline, we'll deliver it. And then once you hit like 1.5 times that baseline, you realize, shit, we need to give back more. Let's design some new stuff to add on to the game. That's what normal stretch goals are.
Yeah.
These guys came in here with like a month's worth of prep. With, okay, we're going to start with the shittiest idea we can get for $45. And then once it hits like a couple, what was it, 120K or something?
It was like 200K before it got to actual board game.
Like
The
once it
first
hits
actual
200,000
thing-
bucks, we'll decide to make it an actual board game.
260K.
$260,000.
Which they broke through in
Very quickly. RWBY is a very
October
popular.
1st. So day 7, give or take.
So the
I
first
think
week,
it was like day 10 when they broke the 270.
week and a half, they realized, okay, we'll have to deliver an actual game. Let's throw out a bunch of other shit to just get money. And they just
They
went
actually
through like
added
a
on, hey,
checkboard
so,
of, all right, it's
people
day
like-
18, let's throw this on. It's day 21, let's throw this on. It's day 24, we hit another $80,000. Let's throw
You
this
know what
on
that
there.
day 21 thing was?
Hey guys, you can now put an add-on to buy the soundtracks or buy all the
RWBY
all the Blu-rays
volumes.
and DVDs
Oh
because
my
a lot
God.
of people saw this board game getting a lot of stuff and they decided, hey, I'll check this out. But hey, if you want to like buy the board game and you want to also like pick up a copy of RWBY, then spend us all your money.
So
God
it was,
damn
they call them like prepper packs or something like that, or starter packs.
Yeah.
So it's if you've never watched RWBY, but you notice this on the front page at a admittedly slightly discounted price.
$60 for 4 Blu-rays. Normally they run like $15, $20 each.
20 each minimum.
Yeah.
They're 30 for one of them, I know. But no, so they released it with, here you go. This is all 4 seasons.
Yeah, the first
all
4
the
seasons.
soundtracks,
5th
or-
season's airing right now.
or both. So that's basically what they did is, hey, you've never seen RWBY, but you want to give us money? Here you go, give us money so that you can give us money.
Such a mess.
Yeah.
And disclaimer, the MoistyBoiz are in some way fans of Rooster Teeth. We admire a lot of what they've done for the industry.
Michael's wearing one of their
He's
shirts,
wearing it to you
Yeah.
right now. And
You should see his little...
My shelf.
His tchotchke shelf is there's a whole thing for Rooster Teeth.
as far as Trailblazers go, they're pretty far up there.
Oh, yeah.
This is a really shitty thing they're doing, and it hurts me to see them doing it.
It's not who I would expect to do it.
Right.
It
It
really
seems
is.
real low bar for Rooster
Or
Teeth.
if it would be one of their, like, subgroups, but it's Rooster Teeth Prime
Proper.
that's doing it.
Yeah. It's actual Rooster Teeth.
So it's really weird to see that being done by them.
It's disappointing, to say the least.
Yeah, so you can be more disappointed in it. I know for a fact I am. I actually sat there and like, do I just kind of want to kill all my add-ons tonight? Looking at like everything else they put in.
Honestly, I kind of want to just go out and create a bunch of whiny posts saying, hey, if you back this, kill all of your add-ons. I want to start a campaign against RWBY.
Can we have a Kickstopper?
I'm just saying, Kickstopper, where if you don't like what somebody's doing because maybe they're like a shitty person, you can fund to shut down their project. And Kickstarter gets all the money. I don't know.
Nah.
Maybe they donate it to charity.
I mean, their servers run fine, and I don't like giving money to charity.
Who gets the money?
Yes.
Us.
Got it.
The peop-
No.
Oh, it goes into... So the money...
It goes into that hole that they dug for Cards Against Humanity that one year.
Oh,
we just start
yeah.
throwing the money.
Let's just keep digging that island.
No. We start just throwing it into the hole.
No, so when you back a Kickstopper, you also submit a name, and it goes into the Bitcoin Hitman pool for that person.
Yeah.
Oh, just kill all of Rooster Teeth.
We tie it in to our other service.
I feel like Bernie Burns was involved with this, and I'm gonna be sad to see him go.
Sorry, Bernie. People get caught in the crossfire. War is messy like that.
There's
You know
no
how it is.
crossfire. It's one line, and it's Rooster Teeth.
They're just lined up. One really big bullet.
I know we've never talked about this. How great a name is Bernie Burns? Our name
His name is actually Michael Burns.
Doesn't matter.
And, like, he just eventually went around and decided, I'm just going to be Bernie.
It's way better.
Yeah, that was a great move on his part.
Yeah.
None of our names are that good.
He once told a story about how he was, like, he was in line on he was on a waiting list for an airline or something, and they started calling up a Michael Barnes. Can I get a Michael Barnes? And, like, so there's this entire story about how his name got confused, and he was referring to himself as Bernie, and they were asking for a Michael, and they were just getting fucking confused at the whole mess.
You want to get upset at other corrupt tactics?
Yeah.
Regal Entertainment.
Yeah, this is real stupid.
They are going to, so, you go see a movie, a blockbuster of the summer, like, obviously not summer, like Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Big blockbuster, Wonder Woman, The Last Jedi.
I want to see it.
You want to go see that? It's gonna be with Harkins Theaters, shameless promotion, like $10. You know, if not matinee, $8 if you're a student.
It's a good life.
It's a good, and then it's like $3 for a soda and an extra large popcorn if you've got the loyalty shirt.
Which you should.
If you're in Arizona and you're not going to Harkins, you're moving.
If you're in Arizona and you don't know someone that's in high school who's running some kind of a promotion to get you a cheap Harkins shirt and a cheap Harkins cup, you are probably living a very sad and lonely life.
After I made that commercial, complete strangers knew my first name, and I was like, there was no credits. I was in the office and they're like, hey Nick, I loved you on that commercial. And I was like, who are you?
I think that was probably the best commercial you've ever made and will ever make.
I think people like went to the teachers for like AV club and were like, who is this kid?
How can we get him to dance with his shirt off in an elevator?
Oh yeah, I did have my shirt on.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah!
It wasn't even on purpose. I just didn't wear a shirt to school that day.
I know.
That happened more often than I'd like to admit.
Did it happen more often than you like to admit? It happened like all the fucking time.
I feel like you have no problem admitting that.
Hoodies are shirts.
No, they're not.
Hoodies
they are
shirts.
not. We have discussed this, and they are not. You are wrong. So Regal Entertainment is going to start pricing tickets based on demand. To put this into context,
they're testing it.
They're testing it. Sorry, it's still implementing the practice.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's basically so you go out to see an artsy movie, like not artsy, but like the Disaster Room. I think is still gonna be baseline.
Disaster artist. Yeah.
Disaster Artist is still gonna be like baseline ticket. That's gonna be a $10 ticket.
Yeah.
You go see Thor Ragnarok, they're gonna price at maybe $15. It's going to be demand based pricing for the movie. Which is fucking horseshit.
It's stupid. Just
That's
really
stupid as shit.
Really terrible idea. Like, I can't understand why they would think people... And, you know, it'd be one thing if they do significant reduction of rates on the non-demand movies. Like, $5 ticket to see Disaster Artist, $15 ticket to see
Disaster
Ragnarok.
Artist has so much groundswell. It's probably, like, they're gonna go, like, $6.
No one likes
I also want to know what the tiers
a Seth
are.
Rogen movie.
I want to know what the tiers are.
I don't really see it as Seth Rogen. I see it
very
as
Seth Rogen.
a Seth Rogen interpretation of Tommy Wiseau's childhood.
Well, Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Yeah, it feels more like a Franco than a Rogen product.
No, like, personally, I would like it to be a Wiseau.
Style-wise, it is clearly a Rogen product.
Yeah.
But because of the way they're branding it, it's Franco on
branding
everything.
is always better with Franco. You always go with Franco face, but it's normally always a Rogen product.
You can tell it was like his.
I like how you say it's better with Franco face.
No offense to Rogen, but Franco sells. He does.
No, but like you just call it Franco face.
I imagine that's
like you just like slap like there's a face.
Even Dave Franco sells. Franco face works.
It does, but not that other Franco.
There's a third Franco.
I'm pretty sure there's a third Franco.
I don't think there's
for a second there. I think you're talking about Frasier.
Fraser Franco. Everybody knows Fraser Franco.
He likes his tossed salad with
1776 fan fiction.
What?
Yeah.
There's a Tom Franco. That is the last of the Francos.
Is he an actor or is he their father?
He is an actor.
God damn it.
He doesn't do much though.
How old is he?
37.
All right, who's the oldest Franco?
Probably James.
I'm checking James.
I have to assume it's James.
Oh, I searched just James. Give me I assumed it would be Franco.
Give me all the Jameses.
Instead
King James.
It was Jamie Alexander. James
It's James.
Franco's 39.
Yeah.
Not Jamie Lannister?
So the middle Franco is the least popular Franco.
Yeah.
Which
he doesn't do much.
actually makes sense. It's always the middle child.
He's gonna be the one who kills people.
No, he is the one that kills people.
I won't watch.
He's the Bitcoin
Alright, so
hitman.
Tom Franco loses at kills people. James Franco plays Tom Franco in the documentary.
They all look way too similar.
James Franco and James Franco are way
No,
too close together.
Tom Franco will play him, and James Franco will direct.
Tom Franco's the guy who murdered. He can't play himself.
I
Franco plays Tom Franco. James Franco directs.
Okay.
Yeah. James,
Where does James Dean fit in all
Even
this?
Dave Franco is in on the Disaster Artist.
No.
I feel like James is just like, hey, bro, get in here.
Want to make money?
Double Franco face sells.
If they had Francos playing Francos,
God.
Tom Franco's in the Disaster Artist.
oh damn!
God damn it.
There's so many levels to this.
Okay. Who's the fucking guy? Oh, God.
Oh shit!
Christian
James Franco
Slater.
is
Christian
directing the
Slater
Disaster Artist.
played in a TV show.
It's not
whereas
Rogan.
Christian Slater versus Christian Slater as Christian Slater.
Oh yeah, no, I watched that. My dad watched that.
It was okay for like the first 6 episodes. Then it got off
You're
the deep.
generous.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
He's a very generous person.
They're bringing everybody they love into this. Holy shit!
They do that with like all of their projects. It's just, hey,
there's
friend.
James Franco, Dave Franco, Tom Franco, Seth Rogen, obviously.
Yeah.
The quadfecta.
Is Levitt in it?
You've got Josh Hutcherson,
Okay.
Zac Efron,
Okay.
Bryan Cranston, Jason Mantzoukas, Adam Scott, Kate Upton,
Where's Michael Cera?
J.J. Abrams.
This is like a reunion of a lot of really weird, like early 2010s comedy films.
Apparently, Tommy Wiseau is in it as
Yeah.
Henry.
No, he
I
has
have
to be in there.
assume that was part of the licensing.
I was
he
really hoping Judd Apatow.
If I were to guess, he wasn't willing to sell the rights to the movie
They got
unless they
shit
put him
ton-
in it.
Oh, Randall Park. Cool. They got Kim Jong Un in here.
Did they really?
Yeah.
No, like not the actor who played him, but like actual. They went to Korea.
No, dumbass.
Yeah, after he threatened to kill them a lot.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
no,
cool they're not dead though.
Yeah, they got better.
I'm glad
they
the
got
interview went
replaced.
so well.
No, they got better.
I bought tickets to that movie and never
Nicole
saw it.
Gordon-Levitt. Holy wait,
You
I
haven't
got a
seen-
thing to research. You guys go on.
You haven't seen the interview.
No, I
Good on you.
I bought the ticket to see it opening day because it was like, man, this is a cultural phenomenon. And there's
then-
an actual theater in Arizona that's not afraid of getting bombed, so let's watch it. And then I never
there.
went.
I went there and saw it.
I wish I had.
It was pretty cool. It's a nice theater, single screen.
Yeah, Valley Art is dope. But
Wait, is that the
the
place?
mill
that's-
one.
I went there with David. We were like,
That's
it's
the
cool
place
if we
that showed
die.
Hamlet too.
I believe. Man,
That was
that
the
makes
only
sense. That
place
makes
out
a
of the
lot
area
sense.
that I got to see Hamlet 2 at.
I could see that. Oh my god. Okay, here's our transition. Neo Yokio. Hamlet 2.
Yo!
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Steve Buscemi. Watch it
You
because
gotta
the
keep
payoff.
watching.
The payoff
Holy
is real.
Shit. There's no payoff, man. Every episode is a reward.
The
No!
first episode is the best episode.
What do you mean, no?
I
By far.
actively was feeling hurt watching that first.
You shut the fuck up.
It was great.
The first episode was gold.
Okay, there were some moments in that first episode where I'm like, I can't believe this was dialogue written by human beings.
Hey man, that's a dope ass watch.
That was probably that reveal of like, because you see the opening, you see the two like obviously gay people, and you're like, okay, let's
Whoa,
see how.
whoa. There's nothing saying they're gay.
Lexi might be the best character in the show.
Lexi's pretty fucking dope.
If it wasn't for Archangelo.
Archangelo! And the East Side Gentleman!
So Comic-Con next year,
Oh my
blazers,
God, we're going as East Side Gentlemen.
colored shorts. We're going as just the East Side. If we can get an Archangelo, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But group cosplay as the East Side Gentlemen.
Because they're the best backup.
They
They
are
are.
the best.
What
we
pisses
got-
me... After the second episode, they stopped doing the title card for him.
I know.
What?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
it's
actually,
third.
no, because they're enough of a character that they don't need no title
Yes,
card.
they do.
Every
He
time.
deserves that title card every time.
I wish it
He
was every
doesn't
time.
need it.
He doesn't need it, but he deserves it. He should get every time. It only enhances the show.
Archangelo is a god. Ride or die, homie, all the way.
Someone said this to Ezra Koenig or whatever.
Tell him more Arcangelo in season
More
2.
Arcangelo title
Less Jaden Smith, more Arcangelo, more title cards.
You know what you respond with, I won't do it unless you say I'm your homie. Say it.
The episodes get way weird.
Oh my god. They don't get weird, man. They get good.
5 was probably the worst. 6 redeems it.
5 wasn't bad.
4
It
or
was just
5.
the
One of the
worst.
2 was just...
None of them were bad. They were just in comparison to the others.
Because 1 is so good.
One is, well, it's also only like 12 minutes. It's only banger, banger, banger,
It's
banger,
just
banger,
non-stop
baby.
hits.
It's just non-stop. What the fuck are you even saying? Are
Bro.
you honestly talking to this elderly man near your own grave about this fucking perfume?
As you know, Michael, I've been very depressed lately. I'd like to go visit my grave.
I'd like to visit the grave.
Just lay on
This
your
is
own
a
grave.
wonderful grave.
And then I need to talk down to this old man about how perfume is aged out and he needs to try a new fresh perfume
No.
to
How
make his dead wife happy.
His dead wife's perfume has aged out like she has. That was the implication.
There was no implication.
There was the
what was said.
implication
That is what
that
was
your
said.
wife is old, you are old, and you are gonna fucking die soon.
You're gonna have to dial down the volume so bad.
I can make you have to dial other things down.
I want to start all of my conversations with people now. Like, hey, do you have this
That's
movie
a
in stock?
dope-ass
No,
line.
just, do you have this movie in stock? Well, as you know, I've been depressed lately.
I've-
Yes, I do.
I've been doing that with Jess all week and she's been getting so fucking pissed. It's been the best.
It's just the greatest opening.
It is.
There's like no way to counter that. It's like you walk into the room and just say the words, as you know, I've been depressed lately.
I'm thinking
And
of-
everybody just kind of stops and looks at you like, what the fuck is this guy saying?
Like, okay, let's hear him out.
I'm thinking of doing that at work. Like, hey, Car, did you do
Just
this thing?
walk into the break
Well,
room.
as you know, I've been very depressed recently. This has no.
Why
bearing
didn't you
on-
push those pallets?
Just
As you know, I've been very depressed recently. As well as I almost broke my fucking toe.
yeah. Breaking your toe, pretty good.
I
pretty good.
guess it's relevant.
As you know, I almost broke my toe recently.
Ooh. We need to go get some weird ingredients and make
Papa
caprese
John's?
martinis.
Yeah, we do. We need to try this caprese martinis. You haven't gotten to the episode yet, but they make a salad martini. It's
Salad
tomato.
martini.
Tomato. It's got Parmesan ball or
Parmesan?
mozzarella ball.
Mozzarella ball,
With a-
lettuce
was it
garnish,
Or
basil,
like basil leaves on the
garnish,
stick.
and then tomato martini or something. Caprese martini.
Caprese boy.
I don't approve.
Also, Steve Buscemi's in it.
Steve Buscemi.
When?
Eventually.
And, Stephen Fry.
Yeah, Stephen Fry's got a big role in it.
He says fuck like 7 times.
Just like the kid from It and Stranger
Oh my-
Things.
Oh,
He won't
Stranger
stop
Things
swearing.
2 just came out like a couple hours ago.
Yeah, I thought it was coming out tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
No, it was 6.5 hours earlier today.
Oh.
Season 2 has released.
Shit, I thought it dropped
It's
tomorrow.
out.
Well, there we go.
Well, shit dropped.
Watch it.
Please finish this before you watch it.
Yeah,
We-
that would be nice. I mean, especially if you're
we
like
can
in
watch the video statistics to see if you didn't, and then
That is true.
I might if we
Well,
can
we need to
figure
check the SoundCloud statistics. We don't get into too many hits on YouTube with the MoistyVoice.
well, like I need to.
Well,
like,
you should. You should check out our other videos. We got gameplays and like some stuff.
If you ever want to see Connor and I feel real bad and me try to narrate fan fiction, there's always Shadow of War.
Try.
Me try to write my own fan fiction
I
real
zoomed
time.
in on you, so you didn't see me touching myself.
I think that the most important part about that whole bit was just how I'm happy with how off the cuff that was.
It was
And I'm
on
also
low.
happy that you kind of ignored the first 2 parts.
I tried. You made it a thing.
Also, eventually, we're gonna eat wings.
We're going to Hurricane Bar and Wings.
So there's a.
We're going for
We've
Wing
talked
Quest.
about this probably once.
Wing Quest is the goal.
We'll call it Wing Quest. We'll have a D&D session. We'll narrate it.
Dan Harmon will be there.
We'll call it D&D Wing Quest.
D and Wing.
Dragons and Wings.
Yeah.
Arizona's a dangerous state.
Yeah, you got Komodo dragons all over the place.
There was one in my elementary school. They had to like rope off half of the fucking playground.
Wasn't
'cause it
that
was just
Florida?
so- No, this was in Arizona.
It was before the transition.
Yes,
Yeah.
before Nick was...
Before I had my transition.
Before Nick wasn't aware if he was going to be, like, Arizonan or Floridan.
Yeah, I became trans-Floridian for a little while.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think... We had alligators in the city, but never in the school. Other schools had alligator problems at one point.
Was the school not in the city?
It was in the bayou.
You had to leave the city to go to the school?
It was in the bayou!
Actually, one of my schools I basically did. It was like
God
next
damn
to a
it.
railroad track.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Was the
No,
railroad track going over the bayou?
No,
Eventually,
the railroad tracks can't go in the bayou.
Yeah, they can.
It's marshland.
It's
Yeah,
all
see?
marshes.
You just gotta get the track there.
You gotta drain the swamp.
If you drain enough of the swamp, you can put the schools in the bayou.
Drain swamps, build schools. That's our
Oh,
motto.
it's about the railroad tracks.
It's
Ooh.
all about, you gotta build the rail.
Honestly, if I could just start building a shit ton of rails with no connection, they don't do anything, there's just rail track everywhere, I'd be a happy person.
Just go work at a mall.
I put a rail track through every fries. Elect me mayor.
I would go to those malls.
I wouldn't demolish the walls. I would just put the rail track down and let
would
the
just be
train...
down.
I would let the train do the demolishing for
You had
us.
to choose one side of the store shopping because the shopping carts can't go over the rails.
They get locked.
They have magnetic locks.
Yeah. It's like a 2-foot zone where you have to either pick it up and bring it across and hope you haven't put anything in it yet.
Honestly, like the biggest travesty in malls, and this is why malls are dying, some malls have those little trains that you can ride around in, but no rails.
And you can't
What's the
ride
point
the
of
rails.
train without rails?
I don't think that's what's causing malls to die.
That is the problem. No rails.
That one mall, the Fiesta Mall, they didn't have a train in it.
They have one now. Nobody's ever driving, but
They have one now because they sold.
Can
half
we
the mall
crash that
and
train
created a train.
into a GameStop or in EB? Do they have an EB Games in that mall?
Nobody has an EB Games.
EB Games isn't
It's
NA,
dead.
is it?
It's dead.
I thought EB Games is only like Australia.
Oh, they might be. Yeah, it's definitely gone in America. Even though I still have my Edge card lying around somewhere. Oh no,
Dude,
Edge card is
we
the
all-
old GameStop
yeah.
card.
I think all of us own an Edge card.
I
think-
sure don't. I got class, boy. I didn't go to GameStop until I bought the Order 1866.
Really? That's a long time.
Oh, I mean, I went in, but I never bought anything.
Huh.
I have not bought a single thing from GameStop until 2015.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive. What about EB Games?
Never went in.
Ah.
I didn't know EB Games was an America thing. I always assumed it was a foreign GameStop.
Oh no, we had them in our malls here until they swapped over.
Never knew.
Across from Game Depot? Or not
If
Game
I
Depot.
if I
across
ever went
from-
to the mall, I went to Game Days and I didn't
Yeah.
look across the way.
Across from Game Days, that was there was a GameStop and an EB Games in the mall for a while, actually.
I went to Game Days and then Barnes & Noble. That was it.
I did a lot of that, yeah. I miss Game Days.
I think
do miss
everyone
Game Days.
misses Game Days. The people who owned Game Days, they miss Game Days.
The people who own
Probably.
Games Days better be dead.
Yeah, because I can't see why else they would close it, because it was pretty great.
Right?
Pretty great.
Like, if I owned a game store like that, you'd have to kill me for me to close that down. I would fight off the security waves to keep the store open.
Anybody
You
coming
would-
to collect debt, I'd be like, I'll kill you. This is my store now.
I'll just get out Twilight Imperium 2nd Edition and beat them over the head with the box.
Just one swing will do it, too.
Right?
Really doesn't take
I don't
much.
think you could lift it.
Golem Arcana's also got a beefy box.
Yeah, but that game sucks.
Hit him
I'm
with
talking shit on Golem Arcana. That game is bad. You gotta use a pen to touch a card to touch the board to move shit? Just move shit and roll a die. What the fuck?
I walked in at the butt end of that session. I
It was
never saw the
bad.
game.
It was no fun.
Is that the game where you have to have like the smartphone nearby?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was such a bad. Like,
Useless
you could
peripherals.
get that from Barnes and Noble like a year ago for $15, and they were selling them in like 2-packs eventually.
Golem Arcana is weird.
It's bad.
It was a bad idea.
Bad game. Scythe is $80.
Safe is spency. But, in
Hey,
terms
you know
of...
what? Maybe because they had to make all those cubes and they didn't kickstart the project.
It's almost $30 for metal coins for Scythe.
Honestly, I would say...
It's a board game
Scythe-
cast now. Welcome to the Board Game Cast, episode 1. We're talking about tabletops.
Scythe is
Tabletops
pretty
and
dope.
how you shouldn't
Scythe has good payoff because there are games that are $80 for no fucking reason.
There are.
Scythe, you actually get models, you get things.
Because of models.
There is material. Whether or not they're worth it doesn't matter. They are there.
The base game is $80 because of models.
Exactly.
Makes sense, as well as it's a full-fledged campaign.
And even though they're
The
plastic
Descent
models,
base
they're good
game, I'm
quality.
surprised that I would have thought it'd be like 120.
No, it actually sells for like 80.
And the expansions are pretty
Yeah.
cheap. All
The
things
expansions are
considered.
what, 40?
30?
40 to 50.
Actually,
Yeah.
they vary
Or
depending on the...
Between 35 and 50.
It just
depending
depends on how many models and how many Wendigos.
Actually, up to 60. Like Labyrinth of Ruin and...
Which one has the
Shadow-
Wendigos?
That's one of the $35 packages.
Yeah.
Shit! Why don't we own that?
Because it's 35 fucking bucks, man. I got that lying around.
Yet.
Yeah.
I gotta buy this Kingdom Key necklace. I gotta go buy more magic shit. I gotta buy, like, new shoes.
Once we get these bitcoins rolling in...
My Bitcoin mine is rolling out dough. Unfortunately, none of the things I buy transfer Bitcoin.
Sell it.
Unfortunately, your Bitcoin mine is also gonna catch on fire in a matter of moments.
Yeah.
Honestly, because you never turn it off, you might as well make it a mine.
Honestly, because it can't really do
If
much.
I put it into a mine, it would function better.
Probably.
Because it's so cool.
It'd have a hive mind.
I had a laptop, but I never put like the $60 into replace. They have to resolder the power port. If you put a new battery in, it's fine, but it can't charge.
So you just have to constantly put in a new battery?
That's the solution, or to just resolder it. I'm just lazy. But I've been wanting to do that and just let it run as a mine. And then come back like a year later and see what I got.
Why don't you do
Well,
that?
you'll probably not get
Because
much.
I feel like I should. I'm a really bad victim to the lost cost fallacy. I didn't do it 3 years ago, so why now?
It's worth $6,000 now, is why now. It went up from the 4K.
Oh, that's right. It jumped
It's
really
only
bad earlier.
Everybody thought it was going to crash. It's only been going up.
Well, that's
It's
the
gonna hit
secret.
the Great Depression in like
so
a
long
year,
as
but
you
until
don't
then-
announce that your Bitcoin is crashing, and you just like inflate the numbers, people start investing in it.
The point is to not say you have a mine.
Cryptocurrencies are weird.
The point is
I
you
don't
don't
support
tell
it.
them that you're doing bad. You fake the numbers so they think you're doing good, and then they invest, and then the numbers become real. It's predictive marketing.
Now, I hate Facebook has done it, but I'm all behind digital wallets.
Yeah.
We just need to have shit on our wrists that is our currency.
No
Just
shit in our wrists.
You know, you can just
Implants.
most
Pass.
smartphones you can like hook up so that you can just tap them on whatever fucking thing.
Yeah, I
All
use it all the
smartwatches.
time. It's Samsung Pay. For
Yeah.
me personally, I just use that. You swipe in front of where the card goes, and it
Yeah.
pays.
All
Yeah,
smartwatches can do it, so you can
Yeah,
get
smartwatches
wristband
do that
things.
too.
Yeah, so there you go.
But people still use cash and debit cards. Stop it. Make it all digital.
Cash is whack.
Well, cash is good because it's untraceable.
Cash is not good. It costs us so much money a fucking year for cash. We lose money on pennies.
Pennies are stupid.
You shouldn't
Okay,
go
That's-
down
that's
to a
just
cent
De facto.
unless it's digital.
why don't we just remove pennies from our currency? Oh,
Because there are a
copper
shit ton of
industry.
people that make money from pennies.
Yeah.
Specifically, Arizona, the copper state, baby.
I don't
Yeah.
know what would happen to us if we stopped.
Our copper mines are dry.
Really?
We're dead.
Yeah.
We died ages ago. We are actually a nothing state now, except apparently retirement.
We're actually a
Sorry,
fucking
we're a
whatchamacallit.
college state
No,
because
we're,
of ASU, the most attended college in the country.
we're
And
actually a
ASU.
tourism state.
North Arizona is. South
No.
Arizona, not so much.
No, we're actually a tourism state because we are one of the largest metropolitan areas and we have an international airport.
We're like the 6th largest metropolitan area.
We
There
also
are
have
5 places on the list
we
ahead
also
of us.
have an international airport and one of the largest.
It's called Sky Harbor. How much cooler
it's
is that
not-
than LAX?
It's not an airport. It's Sky Harbor.
It's
That's
Sky
very
Harbor.
important.
It's not JFK. It's
You will
not
not see the
LAX.
word airport anywhere on that building. It's just Sky Harbor.
Sky. It's such a cool fucking name.
It is
It's
a pretty
like the
dope
one
name.
one thing Phoenix did right.
It's kind of a bummer that there aren't just a shit ton of boats on the tarmac, but I can look past
You
it.
mean airships?
Or airships. And not that dumb shit Boeing airship. I'm talking an actual airship.
Yeah, Amazon, get with it.
Please, Amazon, we've been waiting.
Do we have
It's been
anything
like
else
6 months.
on the docket.
You've kept me waiting, right?
We're just riffing.
We're just riffing.
Yeah.
About board games. Back to board games.
Double back to board games.
Back to board games. What
I
do you?
played this game.
Betrayal
It's
on.
no
Baldur's
okay
Gate.
Betrayal, but
Betrayal at Baldur's
So,
Gate.
If anybody here has played tabletops, you've played Betrayal.
You have played Betrayal at one point or another.
It's
If
kind
you
of-
played a tabletop.
Yeah, that's been in a circle you've played in. The game has a shit ton of problems. For me, it was not fun. It had too many flaws for me to see its highlights. But I like the premise. Betrayal at Baldur's Gate fixes all of those problems.
Yeah.
It makes the game enjoyable, and I really love Betrayal at Baldur's Gate. It's like $50, and it's so worth your money.
The only downside to it is they still haven't learned how to play test a mission.
That's right. They have not playtested a single haunt in Betrayal at Baldur's Gate. So every haunt you go through, you're going to have to errata once, and then for the future, it's going to be good.
They leave out very important things like objective, kill the thing. You will find nowhere how to kill the thing.
You will also be told
It
you
will
cannot
lie
hurt.
to you about how you kill the thing.
They will lie to you about how that you kill the thing, and they will also lie to you about how damage can be dealt to the thing, and then also the potentiality that you can stop the thing.
Yeah, no.
Because
it's
you actually can't stop the thing.
horribly written, not playtested, but a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I know those first two sound really bad, but if you're playing a group you enjoy, they're very easy problems to rectify.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you've got like some dick who's no, this is how the rulebook is, this is how I interpret it, this is how it is.
You're boned if you have one of those
But,
on that
I
game.
mean, anybody who has a tabletop group has run across one of those guys. Anybody who's had a long-standing tabletop group has kicked them out.
I'm just saying, if you've got one of those at Betrayal, it's just not
Don't
in the
play.
rule book.
Do not play.
It's not in there.
How
will
are we
not
supposed
find
to
it.
interpret this? Oh, you have to interpret it. We can't interpret it this way because there's a million different ways the scenario can go out, so the rules have to be vague.
Hey, based on the English language, all I'm saying is that girl in DC Deck Builder is not infinite.
No, she's not.
Based on the English
She's
language,
not.
she is not infinite. Also, based on the English language, nothing is infinite.
That's
Everything
not
has an
true at all.
endpoint.
We have a word called infinite.
Yeah,
No, we
that's
don't.
true.
It actually has an end. It ends in Y.
Punch him.
It also ends in E.
Punch him.
Yeah, he spelled infinite wrong.
No, he's saying infinity.
I know, but he said I'm a pacifism.
You
Pussy.
are the pacifism.
I am an
Pacif-
ideology.
Ooh, there's a good movie.
Pacifism?
Devil Baby.
Oh.
Wait,
The
what?
pacifism.
What?
The pacifier.
You exercise the baby using the pacifier.
Passive.
It's a pacifism.
Is this like Vin Diesel is the pacifism?
No, we can't get Vin Diesel to do it. He's too much of a nerd,
That
man. We need a
wasn't
real
a bad
jock for this
movie.
movie.
Pacifier was not a bad movie. It wasn't a great movie, but it wasn't a bad movie.
There are a few movies I would say are bad movies.
It was a
Transformers: The Last Night is top of the list.
lot. Yeah, just don't.
Holy
just
shit,
don't.
Michael Bay, kill yourself.
God, just don't with that movie ever.
It's 5 different movies. It's
just,
5.
It is actually the #1 top-selling Transformers movie we've had in the store.
That's.
Did you guys sell
disappointing.
Transformers 1?
Yeah.
When it
Transformers-
came
Well, I
out?
wasn't around for Transformers 1.
I was
when
gonna
it-
say, because Transformers 1 is the best in the series, which is...
It's super weird.
If someone went to you in, what was it, 2008?
Fuck, it was a long time ago.
I don't know. When Transformers 1 came out and they said, hey, there are going to be 4 more movies and this is the pinnacle, you're not seeing any of the next 4.
I think I actually stopped after the second one, and then I tried, and I kind of caught the part of... I never actually saw the entirety of 3,
I've
but I've caught it on TV. More
1, 3, and 5 in theaters, all of them at home. Or sorry, not last night at home, because I'm not picking that up. Sorry, 1 through 4 at home, because for your voodoo.
Yeah.
My family owns 1 through 3 before it became a bigger franchise.
I don't get Wahlberg
I don't
in
get...
general.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
He gave interviews out saying it was money.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't get why he sells.
Oh, it's his
weird.
personality.
It's
It's
very
because he
weird.
seems like an everyman that people are like, I like seeing him.
Yeah,
in more
I
stuff."
could see myself being that guy.
I could
see
as
myself
Mark
like
Wahlberg.
having a sword gun.
I could punch Will Ferrell.
I could punch Will Ferrell.
I couldn't.
That is actually a very... That's a good one.
Mel
That's-
Gibson could be my dad. Maybe I hate Jews too.
Maybe
I
I just...
haven't really sat around just cursing them out long enough to know.
Yeah, I mean...
I like how that hasn't affected his career in the long run at all.
No, yeah, it shut him down for what?
15
years?
minutes, basically. Like
No,
of
for a
fame.
number of years, he couldn't get anything going,
Right.
and the things he did were miserable, and people were afraid to put his name as like, hey, he really was in charge of this. Now they'll do it. Now they're like, yeah, this movie is definitely
This
Mel
is a
Gibson
Wahlberg
movie.
production.
Hacksaw
That's a
Ridge
lie.
was good.
Hacksaw Ridge, they kept him out of it as much as they could. Like, they did not
Of
put his
promotion.
name
Yes.
attached to it anywhere, and they hard were like, no, this is about pacifism. It's totally not definitely about religious persecution. And then you watch it, and it's absolutely about religious persecution.
Right.
Yeah, you can't really have anything without it being about... It has to be about religious persecution, otherwise...
The
you just-
RWBY Kickstarter is about religious persecution.
Feels like it.
It's actually about ethics. It's very
and the
much
destruction
not...
of...
Yeah. It's actually ethic persecution. It killed my ethics.
It's a, what are those things called? Case
Trolley
study.
problem?
It's a case study in how many ethics can we abandon and still make money.
We need to go.
All of them.
We need to go to Kickstarter's HQ and break the server machine that the RWBY Kickstarter is
Just-
on.
We're going
Break
to
the
shut down
server.
a lot of projects.
A lot of shitty ones.
That thing's on the same thing as the banana storage
But, like,
device.
1 in 10,000 products on Kickstarter is worthwhile.
The other ones are like toasters that you can print your face on.
No, the board game Kickstarters are actually really tempting.
But there are so many non-board game Kickstarters.
Oh yeah,
Have
no,
you
there's
got
a
their
lot.
Kickstarter?
There's a lot of
There's
shit.
so much shit on
There's
there.
a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like the dude who got how many thousands of dollars to make potato salad?
That was a thing?
You don't
Yeah.
remember?
I
He
don't.
he literally put up like stretch goal or goal of like $8. Help me make potato salad. Made like at least 15K.
Son of a bitch.
And he spent, I think, all of it. And the more things happen, the more he released stretch goals like, I'll make a lot of potato salad. Then it was like a shit ton. Then it was, I will rent a park and have a huge anyone's welcome party for eating this potato salad. You can bring whatever you want, but all he brought was potato salad that he made. Like, it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and he got a disgusting amount of money to make potato salad.
I
Damn.
think that my favorite one was just, I'm a 14-year-old kid who likes video games. Please send me money so I can buy video games. And, like, his goal was $115 or something.
Mhm.
And he got, like, I think it was almost $1,000.
He better have spent it all on video games, or I'm gonna
I'm
break
pretty
his
sure
dick.
he did. Probably spent it all on the new FIFA.
If he spent any of it on porn, I'm gonna kill him.
Why do you
He probably
spend
is-
money on porn?
Because he's 14 and he's stupid.
He
Unless
goes
it's
to pay
Patreon.
sites.
Unless
No,
it's Patreon.
he has the hentai key.
He bought it straight
He has
from...
access to
He
dozens
went
of
to
websites.
he went to Bookman's near him, and he got a VHS
No,
tape.
Hentai Key's one site. Hentai United is the union of hentai sites.
No, hentai key gets you like a shit ton of sites.
I thought it was just Zone.
No,
No, I'm pretty sure.
Zone is part of it.
Yeah,
I thought Zone... Isn't Zone what sells it?
That's what you
It's
pay
pretty-
for
yeah.
is Zone. You pay for Zone, everything else
So,
is just extra.
I know I've told Connor this, but do you know how when like Zone
You
did the
brought me into
Ghostbusters
this.
thing? Nick,
Yeah.
Zone apparently went out, made a VHS of the Ghostbusters porn,
hmm
and just put it on a shelf in a Bookman's or some used store.
Brilliant.
Labeled as Ghostbusters.
Mhm.
Yeah, the real Ghostbusters. So someone's just gonna walk in there one day, pick up a copy of the real Ghostbusters
And
on
they're
VHS.
gonna have a spiritual awakening.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "This is my new life calling. I need to know more about this and how I can get as
And
much
that's
of
a
it for free
lifelong
as
subscription
possible."
to Hentai Key right there.
They were absolutely like, I need to get as much of this for free as possible before I finally crack and start paying for all of this. Bookmans can do that to you. Don't buy VHSs is the lesson learned here.
No one's buying VHSs.
Yeah, because they might accidentally become a porn addict.
I like how that's the moral of the story.
That is the moral. Zone did nothing wrong. Ever.
It's impossible to do any wrong, said Zone. Then Zone did the wrong. It's impossible to do any wrong, said Zone.
I just... If I could have, I would have geolocated that copy. I would have done the hacker man skills. I would have been like Mike
You would have
TV
like
and Willy Wonka.
got on Craigslist and asked someone to buy this for you, and then
Paid him $150. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
have it mailed to you.
There's only one
Have
in
it-
existence. It's a collectible.
Have it, oh god, what's the worst way to mail, like, have something posted to you?
Bird mail, probably.
No.
Because they still
There's
have
gotta be,
messages.
like, some, like, Walmart service that is in
like
the use
money
of...
orders, but like you ship packages through them.
Yeah, the Walmart package shipping.
You're not getting your package.
No, Walmart owns it. You paid Walmart money to keep your shit.
This is a great service. Why haven't we tried this yet? MoistyBoiz Shipping Company. Success rate 0, but you'll still pay us.
Are we just stealing their shit?
Yes, they're paying us to
They
steal
send
their
us
shit.
their stuff. It's prepaid for postage, and then we just keep it.
Faded out for a moment, and you guys are talking about stealing mail.
We have like a hookup.
Isn't this your life?
Which is insulting because I wasn't involved. You guys will get on board of let's knock over the fucking UPS mail trucks.
You never know what you're gonna get, and that's the
Yeah,
joy
you
of
do.
it.
Money and hand fucking heartfelt letters, bro.
We got somebody.
You think Deborah's gonna get that? She thinks Jason doesn't love her anymore.
I've gotten somebody's birthday card before. We waited like 2 months because we thought maybe it was a neighbor. We tried finding out, like, the office had no known history of someone living by that name in this area. Like, they didn't exist. And then 2 months later, we used it to buy shoes. It
So
felt
you just
bad,
stole
but
a gift
That
card?
was the worst story.
it felt bad. But I feel like if I had, held up the
What do you mean it
mailman
felt bad?
and
Did you not
taken
get
the
the
letter,
soul support?
no,
What shoes did you get?
I didn't need that until like 6 months ago when I actually started walking.
You're so
You
bad.
walk?
Yeah,
Peasant?
I walk 9 miles a day, bro.
I try not to, because I'm usually barefoot or in flip flops, and that's just not good for you.
What do you mean it's not good for you? Calluses, bro.
Oh yeah, I used to have the best feet.
I used to have
Now
some
I've
pretty
got
dope
bitch feet.
calluses. I could walk across the rocks in my front yard in the middle of July without anything.
Exactly, and now it's like, oh man, this floor is kind of chilly. I should put a sock. That's a joke. I don't wear socks. I'm wearing them now, but it's killing me.
You're wearing like 98% socks. I see that hole.
Yeah, there's a hole in my sock.
Right where the big toe is that you just kind of shoved your foot through.
It's because I don't trim my nails, and then they cut holes in socks.
You're disgusting.
I don't take care of
You
myself.
disgust me.
I
I
sit
need new
around and
shoes.
just try not to die.
My toe got crushed because of my shoe.
Oh, yeah.
You need to get steel-toe boots.
What? Everybody said that! Everybody fucking bullied me about that. Oh, your toe got crushed? You should have gotten steel-toe boots. Like,
If everybody's
oh, that was
saying
real
it-
fucking funny the first 15 times, bro.
If they're all saying it, it must be true.
It's wrong. You want to walk 9 miles in steel-toed boots? Because I don't.
I don't
I
want
have.
to walk.
I've actually walked more than 9 miles. Or hiking, I guess, so technically I haven't walked.
Steel-toed hiking boots, though, are made for walking. I'm talking he should just wear, like, biker boots.
Dude, just buy a pair of boots and hammer a steel plate on
I
the
didn't.
top.
Just like a flat, like, completely perpendicular to the actual shoe. Just a steel plate sitting atop a shoe.
Yeah.
Like a
good.
3x5 steel plate where your toes would be.
Just like nailed onto it.
Yes,
Yeah.
right through.
Straight
Single
on
nail.
through.
You like put it between your toes when you slip the shoe on.
God. I know, help air your feet.
It will.
I get a problem with that sometimes. It's like halfway through a workday, I'll find 2 of my toes are kind of like too close together. I'll try and do this,
And then you just can't.
but I can't because I'm in a shoe.
Yeah. And then you sit like that forever, hating life. And then you think, man, this would make great podcast content.
And evidently it doesn't.
I bother myself. What the fuck are you talking about? People need to hear about my problems, Michael.
I don't want to hear about your problems.
Some of them are good problems.
Some of them are good problems.
He's
They're
I
got-
have
good
good
people.
he's
My
got-
mother just started talking to her brother's daughter, who's like 28 years old, and decided to tell me about it. Like, I want to develop a relationship with my cousin once I'm 21, who I haven't known all my life. What the fuck do I care?
Took me a minute to realize that would be a cousin.
Yeah. She's 28. She's
Weird.
got a life. Apparently she cares enough to talk to her aunt. I don't.
I can relate.
Family sucks. I
My
ain't
family's
about that
great.
shit.
They all died before I got to know them, so.
Lucky you, man.
Wow.
I fucking got to know my
Holy
family.
shit, Connor. Fuck off.
I would venture to say at least 10% of your family is likable.
I don't
He
know.
died.
Them.
I don't know them, but
You know,
some of
Nick,
them are
I
good.
bet you could say that about my family, considering the fact that my family has mapped out, like, every single person since they came over. Yeah! I'm sure that 10% of my family's been likable.
My family's because they were with the LDS. They mapped out way fucking back.
Yeah.
Mormons have like the best lineage other than Scandinavia, like Sweden or something is the best genealogy.
Yeah.
Mormons have they're better than the government. It's insane. I'm not joking. They're better than Ancestry.com. They're better than the census. They're better than almost any other country. The Mormons have the records.
One might say it's a little cult-like.
If you want to know where you came from, become a Mormon for like 3 years until they trust you enough to give you those records and check them out.
You
And
think
then
it
quit.
takes like 3 years?
Just quit.
I just want a temple access card, honestly.
The temple's pretty dope. It's
They
a
got
beautiful
cool
place.
handles on the doors.
They do.
They've got a handle on it.
I've baptized people in the temple.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you just shove them in a pool?
I mean, dude, I'm not gonna...
I love how it's not a no.
I love... And anytime I go to a temple, you think of a temple as just like a bigger church or something. I've never been in an actual, like, you see, like, MTG art temples. They're, like, grandiose and everything.
Basilica kind of thing.
They're insane. Until I was in a baptism chamber in the LDS temple, did I realize, holy shit, this is a fucking temple. I felt like I was in an art piece. It was a work of beauty.
Damn. And then you drowned a kid.
And then I tried to drown a kid. They made me bring him up.
He got better.
He's baptized. No, I don't think he's baptized enough yet.
Yeah, hit him again!
Hit him again! Puts him back under.
Oh man, what if your baptism failed?
And you just
Well,
work.
What
So-
if you came up and there was just like a red blinking light, like error?
You know how, like, a while ago,
They
the
wand you.
Pope said that purgatory doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah.
So all
What?
those unbaptized babies...
Limbo was my plan!
all those unbaptized babies have now been retconned. Their souls have just been destroyed.
Retcon.
Yeah. They destroyed... Like, the Pope just destroyed the souls of all
The Catholic
those...
Church is retconned unbaptized babies.
They totally do that.
They don't have souls because they can't go to heaven or hell. They destroyed all the save files for those babies.
No, dude, they went to hell.
The
I've been
Pope
preaching this
patched
for
out.
years.
The Pope patched out purgatory.
Any kid who dies before 6 goes to hell because they tried to short the system and get to heaven without paying their dues. It's bullshit.
That sounds like an actual thing. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
That's way too believable. That's dangerous.
What? And retconning souls isn't believable.
We should just go to like children's funerals and be like, man, what a selfish prick. What?
Didn't
Yeah,
even
I mean-
last long enough to get into heaven.
Thinks
That
he can go to
cunt.
heaven?
Alright, if we get punished for suicide, why the hell does this kid who had bone cancer when he was born get a free pass? It's bullshit. I've had to pay taxes. He gets to whine about bone cancer? Fuck me.
What if you still have the bone cancer in heaven? What if the payment is
You think
eternity?
heaven is gonna fix bone cancer?
Yes.
Heaven is just immortality. You've got that bone cancer for eternity.
You're gonna have some sore joints.
Not if you do enough drugs. Heaven's full of drugs, bro.
It's gotta be.
Heaven is drugs, bro.
The air is meth.
The ground is also meth. Heaven is actually just doing meth.
Bro, I've been to Awatuki, alright?
Oh.
Arizona's a vibrant state.
There's some weird stuff. It's like you've got two cities. You can't tell them apart geographically. They look exactly the same. But if you spend more than 15 minutes with its citizens, you'll know, wow, that city, 500 feet that way, so much better.
It's not even a joke.
That's kind of the joke that it's not a joke.
And then you've got the sovereign nation of Guadalupe just kind of chilling.
Yo, what the
Yo, where the fuck
is
does
Guadalupe?
Kyrene?
Yo, where's Kyrene? Yeah, it's a ghost school district. It's not a real place.
No, it's just a school district.
It is.
Yeah. So it's a ghost school full of ghost kids.
No one who's listening to this right now, you're gonna get this, but anybody who's lived in the Phoenix metropolitan area is going to understand what the fuck is Kyrene.
So
Because no one knows and no one can tell me.
I told you what it was. It's a fucking school district that doesn't exist. So all those kids are ghosts. We talked about this extensively at Culver's.
They're all
the easiest place to
unbaptized.
Why
kidnap
is it every
children.
single time we have like the super deep discussions, we're at Culver's?
It's the gravy. It's something in there.
There's no gravy. We don't get gravy because we's humans.
You dip the burger in gravy.
Fuck you.
It's a good way to live.
It's wrong.
You're onto something there.
No, he's
I'm
no.
on the next level
No.
of dying at 30.
You get a root beer and that's it. That's a meal.
That root beer is actually rather filling.
Sorry, I want you working at a Culver's just insisting. I'd like some cheese curds. You get a
No,
root beer and that's it. That's a meal. It's like a Key and Peele sketch.
Hello, how can I help you today? I'd like a number 3, deluxe or meal basket.
No,
basket.
that's a meal.
No. Me asking deluxe or meal basket, please. Large or medium.
They open
Alright.
a bag, pull out just a cup in a bag.
It's
Where's my
the full
fries?
root beer in the bag, lid and straw. Go up to the counter. Hey, I think there was a. You get a root beer and that's it. That's the meal.
What did you think this was? A charity?
Wendy's?
You paid for your food.
They're just looking at
Get out!
I
It's
spent
a-
$9.
It's an $8 21-ounce root beer.
The economy.
Oh man, you could
It's
pull,
vibrant
you could pull that
because
off
of
in
your
LA.
donation.
Oh, in LA,
You
absolutely.
could do that in like 90% of Tempe.
Probably, yeah.
Tempe is LA.
You get into the like the millennial parts of Tempe
That's
where it's
almost
all
all of Tempe now.
it's growing, but like there are certain districts where it's like a Whole Foods next to a Trader Joe's, next to a Chipotle, all in one plaza, and then a bunch of like yoga classes and stuff. Like the real just
No,
annoying
the
health
weird
nut,
part is
you could
the
sell them
yoga
at $9
classes weren't
soda.
actually there. They just showed up.
I didn't know what Pilates was until I was 16. I thought it was a place you bought helmets at.
I am so happy you shared that. You can't. You shouldn't be able to understand how happy I am that you shared that just now.
That sounds like a terrible pun for a joke, but you can't even write that. You can't
Like-
even write that. Like where do pilots buy their helmets? At the Pilates. What? What?
Are you,
Like 3
Are
or
you
4
a-
nights a week, my family would drive home from, I don't even remember where we're coming from, but every night I would look out the window and we'd drive past a Pilates store. I'm like, are helmets that popular? Every fucking day I'd be like, I want to go to the store.
I want my pilot helmet.
It wasn't until I was 16 that I realized, oh shit, that's a place for
That's
like,
an exercise.
yoga. I didn't know. I just did not know.
Yoga's weird.
Yoga's not that weird. Yoga's for sex, and sex is pretty straight. So, not straight heterosexual, but I mean like straight isn't not weird,
It's
because
dope.
weird is
It's
curvy.
chill. It's
Yep.
it's fly.
You know, on the
I'm
note of
homophobic.
yoga being straight, I think that we're straight out of time.
Open a yoga studio on the window. It's pretty straight.
It's pretty, like all lowercase.
Bikram yoga. It's pretty
Pretty
straight. And then he like sexually assaulted a lot of people. But we're out of time.
We're out of time.
You can't prove that.